Salam, peace. Welcome to my channel. It's the Nomad Nana. Wow, y'all. I have been putting time into trying to get this channel to be a little more professional. I didn't realize that two of the people that I have been paying over the last year and a half have never worked on YouTube themselves. They worked on other platforms or did other IT stuff. So I was kind of relying on people to do stuff that I know I don't know how to do, who themselves didn't know how to do it. So yes, I went through another change, third person in 2 years. But at least she's done some things with YouTube. It just so happens that I did something that my retirement phase does not really support. I went to work. I'm not gonna tell you about the work except to say that it's with people who do amazing work, has really amazing consequences with regard to reform in Muslim personal status law and ideas about gender and culture in Muslim context. And yeah, since this intensive training started in 2006, almost 20 years, I have really transformed the way that I think about my area of specialty, which is really, hermeneutics and theology. So you want to think, wow, what's the practical application of this? So I've had this opportunity working both with Sisters in Islam, which I am a founding member of 36 years ago, and working with Musawa. But it meant that I was surrounded by, the fellows or participants in this workshop and the support team for like a good 8 to 10 hours every day. No exaggeration. I mean, I would take time to just kind of go someplace to be by myself, like my room, for 20 minutes. But yeah, it was pretty intense. But then, when you get out of that and you get back home and, I'm in my garden at home and I've had some upgrades made while I was away and some developments so that the plant life has a new lease and everything. When you get back to that space, you say to yourself, well, what's important to me now? And how can I address what's important to me now? Honestly, I really feel like this channel is the thing that's most important, because I feel like my initial motivation to create a living archive does have a potential to come about, but I feel so intimidated and overwhelmed by the technology part. Never mind that I've created other YouTube channels and they still have new subscribers every week and literally thousands of minutes of people watching, and I'm not even actively on it. So I'm trying once again not to take this as a setback. So this is my plan, whether you like it or not. I'm just going to make a short-ish video in the next few days when my new assistant is completing another program that she has been interning and cannot come to see me. So it'll be like 3 weeks before I get some kind of feedback from her in terms of progress with the technology stuff. So I'm not gonna wait for that. Now, I do kind of want you to feel sorry for me because I literally created something like 20 to 25 videos for this channel, and each of them encountered some kind of glitch. I did at least 15 or 16 using my Mac, but my Mac is in my office and all the ceilings in my lovely moon house are really tall, but for some reason in the office space, when I'm talking, there's an echo. So 15 with echoes. And then Zoom did an update, and I was using Zoom as a platform for recording. And with that update, I would literally have no sound while the AI figured out what my sound pattern was. So weird, you know? Yeah, you know, so I love and hate the technology. But I really got so discouraged having put so much into it and got so little out of it, including, you know, money paying people who couldn't help me. But I didn't know because I don't know enough to know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the recommendation given to me by ChatGPT, which is to use my phone. And so they're not going to be high quality, but what's going to happen is all of those other ones, I'm going to give myself permission to just let go, let God. I'm going to not try to salvage them in any way. And also because my plan was to really be creative and use photos and short video clips from my experiences living in Asia. Yes, I do think it's a good idea. And yes, I do want to do that at some point. But right now, get ready for your girl every day, inshallah. I'm just gonna shout out at you with various topics in my mind about things that I want to talk about, so I don't feel so, you know, Mercury retrograde or tied up. So this is the deal. Just give me a like or thumbs up, or, you know, share with your friends or subscribe, just as a way to encourage me to keep going. Never mind, I'm in my garden and the sound of the siren as I leave. So this is Nomad Nana signing off. Love you. Peace. Take care. Bye.